Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Randomized franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 3. Last episode for our Thumpers. What did we do? Alrighty, we actually came out and we won the first game against the Bottlenoses in the Sim 4-3. Before we played our matchup against the False Knights, where once again we managed to hold on and win 5-3, the final score. Got a good quality pitching performance from Abette Coleman as well, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to save her job, as she was released from the team in favor of a younger bullpen arm, which will force long reliever Celeste Pruitt into the starting rotation. We then end up losing the next game in the Sim against the Thumpers, 12-9, and then we followed it up with another win, and we're beating the Bionics in the Sim 6-2. So last episode we went 3-1, keeping our winning ways going, as we're now 9-5 on the year, with 10 games left to play. However, we are not in first place in the division. Today's episode will see us take on the Tramplers here for our first time here in the series, as we'll follow up with rookie right-hander Mike Asiago to see how he's doing here this year. And depending on how quickly this game goes by, we may also have time for this game against the Swampers. We'll see, which will be the first career start for Celeste Pruitt. Pitching matchup, Thumpers will send Asiago to the mound, rookie 2-1 in 3 starts with a 2.50 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. And on the mound for the Tramplers is right-hander Manuel Dalton. Got the head active for him, hitting he's 2-0 on the year with a 3.60 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. Tramplers come in at 7-6, just barely above 500. This will be the first time we've actually played against them here in the series. We've actually watched the game and not just simmed it, because the Tramplers have had 2 straight seasons with the losing record and finishing in, believe in, almost last place in their division their first year, and they were almost last place last year. I think they ended up finishing in 4th. But both years they weren't even contenders for a playoff spot, and this year they're actually above 500 right now. They're actually having their best season so far on paper. 13 games through for them. They're sitting at 7-6. Lineup for today's game, leading off at third base is going to be Bob Shelton, batting second, first baseman Kane Tambor, batting third, locked in at second base, Oresti Blacksmith, batting fourth, DH Shane Cruz, batting fifth, tense right fielder Bingo Coffee, batting sixth, rookie shortstop Maya Rogers, batting seventh, left fielder Ramon Whitehead, batting eighth is center fielder Chris Flores, batting ninth is locked in rookie catcher Jolie McIntosh. Lineup for the Tramplers, leading off in left field is locked in Garlic Howell, backup center fielder, getting the start in left field, batting second, DH Hex Colon, batting third, locked in at first base, Dane Walters, batting fourth, shortstop Ryan Hurls, batting fifth, center fielder Sienna Pushups, batting sixth, former Thumpers third baseman Tristan Cantu, he's tense, batting seventh is shortstop Amora Quintana, the utility infielder and the backup shortstop, batting eighth is catcher locked in Cashton Roach, and batting ninth is right fielder Mutton Owens, another backup center fielder. Looks like Benetti was supposed to start at second base, but he is rattled right now, so he's not in the lineup. Also on the bench, they have Archibald Harvey, Hex Rago, and Iceman Ruiz. Let's jump into it and have some fun as we head out to Emerald Diamond Stadium. Solid choice.
The stands are filling up here at Emerald Diamond. Gee golly gosh, this is a super duper occasion.
Alright, let's get it on. Shelton, Tambor, and Blacksmith up first. Bobby Shelton leading off, third baseman, hitting .357 on the year with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Contact Bruce Reddy and first pitch Slayer both active here against starter Manuel Dalton, the number 2 pitcher in the rotation for the Tramplers. He's 2-0 on the year with a 3.60 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. 8 earned runs given up in 3 starts, totaling 20 innings, averaging just under 7 innings a start. 18 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 1 homer, 17 strikeouts to lead the starting rotation, and a batting average against of .247. Solid numbers so far this year for Dalton. All right, Shelton ready. Here we go. Heater down in the way, lined at the middle. That is a base hit as Bobby Shelton takes after the first pitch. Sends it back up the middle for a knock. He's locked in. That'll bring up first baseman Kane Tambor with off-speed hitter active. Hitting .283 with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Dalton still has good to head active here. Change up at the knees. Strike call to 1. Work with that and then jam by Tambor to left center. That'll hang up though for Howell. 1 down. Next up, second baseman locked in Rusty Blacksmith, hitting .320. 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Curveball up, misses high out of the zone. Ball 1. Change with the knees, ripped foul out in front of it. 1-1. Heat up in, late swing. 1-2. Change it down on the way, pulled foul out of play. 1-2. Heater up, foul back again, still 1-2. Fork ball at the knees, sky ball to left center field. That's going to hang up out there for Howell. He'll put it away for the second out of the inning. Next up, cleanup hitter DH Shane Cruz, hitting .388 with 6 homers, 18 RBIs. Captain trying to come through here, keep the inning alive with a hit. Heater up and away, late swing, 0-1. Change away, pulled in the hole, high hopper, diving in the hole is the second baseman Quintana. Throw to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nice play. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Howell, Colin, and Walters leading off against rookie Mike Asiago, making his 4th career start. Garlic Howell leading off, left fielder locked in, hitting .152. 2 RBIs on the year, no homers. Facing rookie right-hander Mike Asiago, 2-1 through 3 starts with a .250 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. It's the best ERA in the pitching rotation. 1.11 WHIP was the lowest as well. 18 innings pitched, averaging 14 hits surrendered, 6 walks, 3 homers, 15 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .203, which is the best in the rotation here to this point in the season. Side dealer activated on the first pitch. That's off the plate on the 2-seamer. Ball 1. Roll down. Chopper to short. Slow roller. Rogers charges. Fires. In time to first. 1 down. Next up, DH Hex Colon. Hitting .222 with 2 solo homers. Thumpers ready active here. Ball away, and the first pitch is a hanger, blasted to left of center. Flores on the run, runs it down at the warning track. Nice hustle, 2 down. Base is empty for locked-in first baseman Dane Walters, hitting .358 on the year with 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Definitely having an all-star caliber year with those stats. Change it down and then the first pitch, strike call, 0-1. Seamer up and in, off the plate, 1-1. 4-seamer away, checked outside, 2-1. Throw ball down in the way. Sky ball at the end of the bat to deep left. Whitehead barely moves. Just in front of the warning track, he'll put it away. 1-2-3 inning here for Asiago as the rookies threw 1. To the second, we're scoreless. Coffee, Rogers, and Whitehead coming up. 10th right fielder Bingo Coffee leading off in the second for the Thumpers, hitting .358, 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Heater up and away outside. Ball 1. Curveball misses inside, 2-0 count. Forkball hangs high, 3-0. Not even going to move the reticle. Heater down in the way, strike called, 3-1. Taking all the way is Coffee. Heater middle way, popped him up off the end of the bat. Shallow center, out there is the shortstop, making the catches hurls, 1 down. Next up, rookie shortstop Meyer Rogers, hitting .250 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs. Dalton locked in here. Cutter up, strike call at the letters, 0-1. Moves inside, 1-1. Here down in the way, grounded to first, right at Walters, he'll take it himself, 2 down. Base empty for left fielder Ramon Whitehead, hitting .306, 2 homers, 3 RBIs on the year. Volatile still active for Ramon. Curveball down on the way, outside, ball one. Cutter away, chased out of the zone, foul back, 1-1. Change it down and in, foul back, 1-2. Curveball down is chased, foul back, still 1-2. Curveball up and away, outside, 2-2. Forkball middle of the way, hit well by Whitehead into the gap, right center field. Outfielders on the run. Running it down is the right fielder, Mutton Owens, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning here. Bottom two were scoreless. Hurls, push-ups, and Cantu coming up against Asiago. Hey, Wild Dog, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Hopefully your day's been well for you today. Whew, I'm tired. Jeez. Rayan, okay. Shortstop Rayan hurls up here for the Tramplers. Hitting 186 on the season, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Tough season for him so far this year as we're halfway home with this game. Or past that, actually. This game 14 for them, halfway mark. That was after game 12. Good, good. Glad to hear it. You know, it's been alright. Went to work, had an easy day at work, came home. Did some stuff. Now finally getting to relax. Should be a nice weekend starts for me tonight. Don't have to go to work for the next 3 days, so that's nice. Curveball down on the way on the first pitch to Hurls. Fouled back, 0-1. Getting down on the way, line to first. Tambor picks it, nice job. Takes it himself, 1 down. Are they going to be rebuilding the bridge? Yes, I believe they are going to be starting to rebuild it, but first they have to get all the debris out of the water and stuff. That's going to take some time, so I'm estimating roughly, if everything goes according to plan and there's no major delays, the whole process is probably going to take at least 5 years. Yeah, just time for our 3 days of rest, and then we'll go back in. Vienna push-ups coming up next. 5-hitter hitting 237 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Center fielder is bad ball hitter and first pitch Slayer active. Two-seamer up and away on the first one, taken high, ball one. Change it down, misses low, 2-0. Four-seamer up and in, foul back, 2-1. Change it down in the way, just low, missing the knees, 3-1. Two-seamer bottom of the zone, foul back, full count. Other routes? Yes, there are 2 other routes that go across the inner harbor for people to use to get to and from places they need to go. So, it's not like there's no way across now. It's just now your options are limited down to 2 choices instead of 3. And I think that one was the most populated choice. That was the choice people used to get across the harbor. Yeah, because I think we still have 1 tunnel that goes underneath. And then, actually, I think it's 2 tunnels now that I think about it. Let me see. That way's a tunnel, yep. And then that's the harbor tunnel. And then what's the other one? I think the other one is an overpass, actually. So it's highway and 1 tunnel. Full count offer incoming to push-ups. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. Count remains full. Forcing up and away. Fluid fire with the high cheddar. First punch out from Asiago. 2 down. Next up, former Thumpers third baseman Tristan Cantu on his 3rd different team here in the series. Hitting 261 with 3 RBIs on the year. He is tense. Favres Righty and Mind Gamer both active against the now locked in Asiago. Is it near 33rd Street? No. No, that bridge was connected to, let's see, that's 695, which would have been, that is connected to Peninsula Highway, and the other half is connected to Hawkins Point. No, 33rd Street is on the, actually, it's on the northeastern side of the city, not the southeastern side where this was. First pitch heater up and away for Asiago's. Fouled out of play, 0-1. Cantu behind in the count. Curveball down on the way. Chase grounded in a hold of short. Rogers backhands, fires on to first. And that's another 1-2-3 inning for Asiago. To the third, we're scoreless. Flores, McIntosh, and Shelton due up.
Now batting,
Chris Flores up, center fielder hitting .352, 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Yeah, I believe Memorial Stadium was up there off of 33rd. Nah, unfortunately it's no longer there anymore, but yeah, I believe originally we were out there by 33rd Street, and then they moved it into the more centralized location next to the harbor. First pitch to Flores here, cutter taken high from Dalton, strike called, 0-1. Flores hitting .352 on the year, 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Curve out the knees, ooh, out of play, 0-2. Heated down, blew it by him, strike 3. First punch out for Dalton, 1 down.
The catcher, number 41, Jolie McIntosh.
No problem, thanks for asking. Catcher Jolie McIntosh up next, rookie's locked in. Hitting .312 with 3 homers, 11 RBIs here at the bottom of the lineup. First pitch heater, caught the letters from Dalton, 0-1. Change up inside, rip foul, 0-2. Forkball down the way, line to right of center, and that's down for a base hit. McIntosh on with a hit for us, our second hit of the day. Runner on, 1 down for Bobby Shelton, who led off the game with a single. He's locked in. Contact for his righty and first pitch Slayer both active. Heater down the way, chased it low and outside, 0-1. Curveball inside off the plate to Shelton, 1-1. Curveball down, line back up the middle, off the glove of Dalton, slow roller to Quintana. Throw to first gets the out on the fielder's choice, 2 down.
Number 36,
Next up, first baseman Kane Tambor, 0 for 1 today, off-speed hitter active. Let's see, is it easy to drive in the city? Around the city, that's a good question. I guess it depends on the time of day, really. I think like early morning, late evening hours, yeah, it's very easy to get around. Not a lot of traffic out there to get in the way. I think with the extra, during like the daytime hours, during the week it's a little difficult with the amount of cars on the road and then also all the pedestrians walking to and fro everywhere. Weekends it's a little less crowded, so it's not as bad, but yeah, we still have our problems with like rush hour traffic. But other than that, I wouldn't say it's terribly difficult to get around, as long as they're not doing a whole bunch of construction. Tambor up. Heater away is outside. Ball 1. Curveball hangs. 1 hopper to second, right at Quintana, and that ends the inning. Damn. Unlucky. Bottom 3 were scoreless. Quintana, Roach, and Owens coming up. Amora Quintana leading off. Second baseman hitting .350. 2 RBIs on the year for the backup shortstop. Two-seamer middle in. Foul back. 0-1. Heater up and away. Foul back. 0-2. Working down on the way. Blew it by her with the low cheddar this time. Second punch out for Asiago. 1 down. Here's catcher Caston Roach. Locked in, hitting .059 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. Not a good season for Roach, but he is hitting well as of late. Curveball middle in on the first pitch. Lined at the middle. That is a base hit, and that is the first hit of the day for the Tramplers offense. Roach on with 1 down. Up next, the 9-hitter, right fielder Mutton Owens, hitting .225 on the year with 8 RBIs. Forcing it down and in. Jam pop up behind first. Tambor on the run in foul territory. Runs it down for the second out. Nice hustle, Kane. 2 down for Howell. Left fielder 0 for 1 today. Still locked in. Few things you know about Baltimore. The O's, Ravens, and the old hockey team, the Skipjacks. Hey, that's fair enough. Our sports teams do have a little bit of heritage here, so not bad knowledge to know at all. Change up and away on the first pitch. Chased out of the zone. Good pitch from Asiago. Got Howell to go after it. Two-seamer at the knees. Foul back. Jam shot. 0-2. Dribble down on the way. Low. Good eye. 1-2. Two-seamer up at the top. Line down the left field line. Fair ball as it gets into the corner. Nice hit from Howell. Whitehead gets it in. First and third on the single. 2 down. Big RBI spot coming up here for the DH Colin. He's 0 for 1. And Hex come through. Good speed over at first, so there could be a running opportunity here. Two-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Line to right field, and that is through for a base hit. Hex Colin comes through with a 2-out single as the Tramplers' 2-out rally drives home a run. 1-0. They draw first blood here in the third. First baseman Dane Walters coming up next. He's locked in. 0 for 1 today, though. Asiago no longer locked in. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Blew it by him. 0-2. Two-seamer down and away. Grounded to short. Rogers is there. She will tap second, and that will be a third out on the fielder's choice. Two stranded on the base paths, but the Tramplers do take the lead on a 2-out single by Colin. 1-0 to the fourth. Blacksmith, Cruz, and Coffee coming up against Dalton. Arresti Blacksmith leading off 0 for 1 today with a ground out. She's locked in, trying to get it started. Thumpers looking to respond after the Tramplers drew first blood last inning. First pitch cutter down and away from Dalton outside. Ball 1. Curveball hangs, ripped foul, out of play. 1-1. Curve out the knees, fouled back. 1-2. Change up inside is chased, fouled off. Still 1-2. Heater up, blew it by her. Strike 3. Second punch out for Dalton. One down for the DH, Shane Cruz. He's 0 for 1 today with a line out. Curveball away, chased out of the zone, popped up behind second. Out forward in shallow center is Quintana, 2 down. Next up, the right fielder, Bingo Coffee. He's 0 for 1 today and still tense. Cutter away, strike called on the outside corner, 0-1. Heater middle in, line to second, right at Quintana. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4, it's 1-0. Hurls, push-ups, and Cantu coming up. Ryan Hurls leading off, shortstop 0 for 1 today. Change it down in the way on the first pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, fouled back, 0-2 over the screen. Four-seamer up and away, fouled off, just got to it, 0-2. Curveball down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Third punch out for Asiago. 1 down. Here's Sienna push-ups, the center fielder, 0 for 1 today. Four-seamer down in the way. Strike called, 0-1. Nice job on the corner spot, 0-1. Curveball down and in, taken low, 1-1. Two-seamer up, checked high, strike called, 1-2. Curveball down in the way. Chased it outside, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Asiago. Up to 4 on the day, 2 down, and here's Cantu. Grounded out to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1, still tense. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch, high and inside, 1-0. Four-seamer up and away, strike called, 1-1. Change it down and in. Cantu ripped foul, 1-2. Dribble down in the way. Chased it low and outside. Dribbler in the hole to short. Cut off by Shelton on the charge. In time to first. 1-2-3 inning for Asiago. To the 5th. We're still down 1-0 here. Rogers, Whitehead, and Flores due up. So very quickly approaching the halfway mark of the day. Maya Rogers leading off. Rookie 0 for 1 today. Dalton delivers. Heater up and in. Strike called on the first pitch of the inning. 0-1. Cutter misses outside. 1-1. Forkball misses low. 2-1. Heater up and in. Inside. 3-1 the count. Changeup checked outside. Ball 4. First walk of the day for Dalton as Rogers leads off. Next up is Whitehead. 0 for 1. Ramon grounded out his first time up. Curveball down and in, taken low. Ball 1. Change down and in, turned on by Whitehead, hit deep to left field, carrying well. Looking up at the wall, Howell makes the catch for the first out as the runner around second has to race all the way back to first. Relay throw from Hurls, just laid, got back safely. 1 down, and here's Flores, 0 for 1. Literally just missed a home run by a matter of inches that time as the park was just big enough to hold it. Flores struck out his first time up as that heater catches the inside corner high, 0-1. Checked high on the heater. Good hold. 1-1. Change up away. Pulled to left field. Sinking quickly. Aldo gets there. 2 down. Rogers still at first. Here's Jolie McIntosh. Rookie catcher singled her first time up. She's 1 for 1. Still locked in. Heater down on the way at the knees. Fouled off on the right side. Out of play. 0-1. Heater middle in. And checked inside. Good hold. 1-1. Heater at the knees. Line through the middle. That's a base hit. Good swing there from McIntosh. She's 2 for 2. 2 on, 2 down. Thumpers threatening here. Big RBI chance for Bobby Shelton. Grounded into a fielder's choice last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also singled today. Will he get a pitch to hit on the first one? Heater middle in. Chased inside off the plate. 0-1. Heater away outside. 1-1. Good eye. Heater at the knees away. Blasted by Shelton. Deep to left field. Heading for the high wall. Off the medium high wall. It's down for extra bases. 1 run is in. McIntosh going to try and score as well. Throw in is late. 2-run double for Bobby Shelton as the Thumpers take the lead. 2-1 the score. Nice job. Kane Tambor up next, looking to capitalize on the rally. He's 0 for 2. Dalton no longer locked in. Cutter up. Strike called with the letters. 0-1. Heater away, line down the left field line, just foul, 0-2. Heater up and in, jammed at the middle, diving as hurls behind the bag, throw to first in time, that ends the inning, nice play. 2 home though on the 2-out double by Bobby Shelton as the Thumpers take their first lead of the day. Halfway home here, bottom 5, it's a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel, folks. Quintana, Roach, and Owens due up. Nice rally, guys, good job. Let's keep going. Made Dalton throw 20 pitches that inning. Here's Quintana, 0 for 1 today. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch from Asiago. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down at the knees, line to center. Flores in, slides, picks it on a hop. That is a leadoff single for Quintana. She's 1 for 2. Next up, Cashton Roach, catcher, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. He's locked in. First pitch, change it down and then just off the plate inside and low. Ball 1. Zoom rip it in. Off the plate inside. 2-0. Zoom down in the wake. Low again. 3-0. Ball up and away. Outside ball 4. First walk today for Asiago. First 2 batters reached. None down. Here's Mutton Owens. 9-hitter has RBI 0 active here. 0 for 1 day for him. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Ball down on the way. Low and outside, 1-1. Good eye there. Two-seamer down and in. Fouled back, 1-2. Change it down and in. Pulled foul out in front of it. Count remains 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chase hitting the hole, right center field. Coffee on the run. Lays out for it just out of his reach. It's going to be extra bases as it gets by both diving outfielders all the way to the wall. Flores gets it in, but it's a 2-run triple. Tramplers retake the lead immediately. It's 3-2. Of course, just out of the reach of Coffee. Howell up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Asiago no longer locked in. Four-seamer down on the way in the first one. Blew it by him, 0-1. Throw down and in. Sign stealer activated, hitting the hole to short. Past the diving Rogers. Another base hit. 4 straight base runner to reach to start the inning. Tramplers to extend the lead. It's 4-2. Cologne up next, 1 for 2. RBI single last time up with 2 outs is Asiago's tense. Two-seamer up and in. Inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer away. Runner goes. Strike called. Throw down by McIntosh. Just late. Stolen base for Howell. Putting him in scoring position here. Howell's second steal of the year. He's 2 for 3. 1-1 count to Colin. Ball down on the way. Colin grounds to third. Shelton fields it. Looks to runner back. Fires to first. 1 down. Asiago back to neutral. Here's Walters. 0 for 2. Still locked in, though.
Dane Walters.
Change it down on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and away. Check swing strike. 1-1. Four-seamer down and in. Chase. Chopper. Second. Slow roller. Tambor in. Cuts it off, but no one's covering first base as that was Blacksmith's ball, and Tambor ranged over for no reason. Infield single. Runners at the corners where hurls. 0 for 2. Still only 1 out. Asiago tense again. Curveball inside on the first pitch. Whiffed on it inside. 0-1. Got him to chase. Four-seamer down and away. Strike called. It's quickly 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Out of the zone high and outside. 1-2. Change it down and then. Chased it inside. Strike 3. Fifth punch out for Asiago. 2 down. Here's push-ups. 0 for 2 today. Heater up and away in the first one. Out of the zone outside. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Curveball down and in. Low. 2-0. Two-seamer up and in. Runner goes. Strike called. Throw down by McIntosh to second. In time to get the runner as they got greedy. But the Tramplers rally for 3, and they take the lead 4-2 to the 6th. Blacksmith, Cruz, and Coffee due up. Blacksmith up 0 for 2 today, and that was, who was stealing? I believe that was Walters. Walters' first attempt to steal this year, I believe. Yep, or fourth, actually. He falls to 3 for 4. First time he's been caught. Thumpers looking to answer. Blacksmith up, locked in. I believe 0 for 2 today. Curveball hangs in there at the letters on the first pitch. 0-1. Chase the heater down and in. It's quickly 0-2. Forkball up and in. Foul back. 0-2. Cutter up, chop through the middle. Base hit for Blacksmith to start the inning. Nice job. Thumpers looking to answer. Tying run coming to the plate. Next up, Cruz. 0 for 2. Heater down, misses low. Ball 1. Change-ups inside. Quickly 2-0. Change-up up, misses high. 3-0. We're not moving the reticle. Pitch, fastball outside, ball 4. Second walk today for Dalton. It's 4 pitches, 4 wide ones. Go ahead run at the plate. Here's Bingo Coffee, who's 10, 0 for 2 today. And that will do it for Manuel Dalton as he gets into the 6th inning but cannot record an out. Coming out of the bullpen, reliever Riley Deputy. Riley on the year, no record, a 9.45 ERA and a 1.95 WHIP for her. 8 runs given up, 7 earned, and 7 appearances out of the bullpen. 2 saves recorded, the most out of the bullpen. 6 2/3 innings, 11 hits, 5 walks, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 5 strikeouts. Batting average against .344. Coffee up, 2 on, nobody out. Both runners would be charged to the starter if they score. That will knot the game up at 4. Dalton gave up 7 hits and 2 walks so far. 5 hits and 2 walks and has given up 2 earned runs to this point. Deputy ready? Here we go. Curveball down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Definitely elite level accuracy from Deputy, but only slightly above average velocity and junk. We'll see if she can use that to her advantage here. Curveball down and in. Chop to first. Walters backhands the second one. Hurls to first. Double play. Go fucking figure. 2 down, runner at third for Rogers, who drew a walk last time up and scored. She's 0 for 1 today. Slide it down and in there at the knees, 0-1. So right now only the runner at third can be charged to Dalton, so the worst he can do is a no decision. Change up inside, fouled off him. He'd most of the charge to 3 runs, 0-2 count. Curveball down on the way, blooped over third. It's down for a base hit. Nice swing from Rogers. Rookie delivers an RBI knock. 4-3. Thumpers back within a run. Next up, Ramon Whitehead, 0 for 2. Flew out to the wall last time up in left center. Just barely missed a home run. Curveball up and in. Hangs in there for a strike. 0-1. Change up inside. Rip foul. It's quickly 0-2. Slide to knees. Blew it by him. Strike 3. Whitehead misses it, and that ends the inning. But a run in on the 2-out knock by Rogers. 4-3 to the bottom of the 6th. Push-ups Cantu and Quintana do up as Asiago's coming out to start the 6th, even though he won't be able to earn a quality start. Here's push-ups, 10, so for 2 today. We're also going to make a defensive sub here. Coming into play right field will be rookie Arnold Liu, as Bingo Coffee's going to exit. He's rattled.
Now in the game, Arnold Liu.
Four-seamer middle in. Chased and jam foul, 0-1. Change it down and away. Low and outside, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Check strike call, 1-2. Nice pitch. Curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Picked by McIntosh, throw to first in time. Sixth punch out for Asiago. Here's Cantu, 0 for 2 and tenths. Four-seamer up and away in the first one. Fouled back, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Rip foul, out of play. It's 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Fouled off. Little late swing there from Cantu in the foul territory in the corner. 0-2 pitch, change of down and in. Fouled off. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it out of the zone. Got him with the high cheddar. Seventh punch out now for Asiago. 2 down, and here's Quintana. 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Two-seamer middle in. Off the plate, ball 1. Curveball down and away. Low, 2-0. Four-seamer down and in. Chopped in front of the plate. Oop, nope. Just stayed foul. 2-1. Change it down and away. Low, 3-1. Good eye. Two-seamer up and in. Quintana lines it hard to third. Shelton dives just out of his reach. Up the line it goes. Whitehead cuts it off before the wall, so it'll be just a single. 2-out knock keeps the inning alive for Cashton Roach. Catcher 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. Still locked in. This will be Asiago's last batter here. He's now up over 80 pitches on the day. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Foul back. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Blew it by him. 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. High. 1-2. Good eye. Change it down in the way. Off the plate, 2-2. Heater up and away. High, 3-2. Stone cold take. Runners off with the pitch. Well down and in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. Asiago strikes out to the side as the rookie continues the trend of getting through 6 innings each start. 8 punch outs to finish his day. Nice job. To the 7th, it's 4-3. Flores, McIntosh, and Shelton due up. Flores leading off. Center fielder 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. Let's go, guys. Let's see if we can tie it up. Change up and away. Strike called. 0-1 as deputies coming off the strikeout to end last inning. Curve out the knees. Ripped foul just out in front of it. Flores 0-2. Heater up and away. Line to right field, and that's a base hit. Nice swing, Chris. His first hit of the day. Speedy center fielder on with McIntosh coming up. Jolie 2 for 2 today. She has singled twice and scored once. She's locked in. Change up, strike called to letters, 0-1. Change up and in, chop foul, out of play. It's 0-2 still. Heater down and in, line softly to short. Picked out of the air by Hurls on the first out. Next up, Shelton. Bobby 2 for 3. He doubled home 2 last time up and has singled. He's also, bleep, grounded out. He's locked in. Looking for a pitch to hit on the first one. Slider misses wildly outside. Ball 1. Change of middle in. Out in front of it into the corner. That would have been extra bases. 1-1. Heater middle in. Blasted to right field on the line, but right at Owens. 2 down. Tough break there. Here's Tambor. 0 for 3. Off-speed hitter. Ace exterminator. Both active. Come on, Kane. Heater down and in, jammed in the hole to second, slow roller. Quintana to first, that ends the inning. Leadoff single is stranded. Bottom 7, we're down 4-3. Owens, Howell, and Colin coming up. Mike Asiago, the rookie, done after 6 innings, giving up 8 hits, 1 walk, 4 earned runs, no homers, striking out 8. Nice job, Mike. Shame you didn't get the run support today. Coming in and out of the bullpen here. Gonna going to go ahead and turn it over here to... Going to give it to newly acquired veteran reliever Albert Heaves, as he's going to make his debut here for the Thumpers here in year 3. Heaves on the year, no record. He hasn't even appeared yet in a game. He was signed last episode to replace leaving starting pitcher Abet Coleman. But because he was signed to replace his starting pitcher, the game AI saw that he was listed in a starting pitching slot, and they haven't used him yet out of the bullpen the last 2 games. So let's see. He's fully rested. Let's see what the 31-year-old can do. He has a lead slider active. Also has K collector. Velocity is about average. Junk slightly below average. Accuracy almost non-existent for the 31-year-old righty. Let's see how it goes. Fastball slider mix. Heater down and in on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater up and away to Owens. Outside, 1-1. Slider away, way off the plate, 2-1. Slider up, chased it out of the zone high, 2-2. Okay, collector activates here. Heater down in the way. Lined at the middle, that's a base hit. Leadoff single there. Owens on to start the inning here in the 7th. Here's Howell, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI for Garlic. Garlic. He's still locked in. Slider away on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Forcing it down and in. Turned on by Howell, hit deep to left center field into the gap. Whitehead on the run, lays out off his glove. What a diving effort by Whitehead, but he couldn't catch it. It's going to be a double for Howell, his 3rd hit of the game. 2 in scoring position, nobody out in the 7th. Next up, Hex Colin, the DH, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Slider up and away on the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Forcing him down and in. Chase, broken back grounder in the hole to first. Tambor over, bare hands, flips to the pitcher. 1 down as the runner scores on the ground out. Tramplers lead goes back up to 2. It's 5-3. Runner at third. 1 down for Walters. 1 for 3 with a single. Forcing him down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Forcing him up and away. Line to left field. Whitehead over into the corner. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Runner tagging, trying to score. Throw in by Whitehead. Just laid. A sac fly makes it 6-3. And that might put it out of reach. Here's Hurls. 0 for 3 as Heaves rattled. Slider in there at the knees. Blasted to left of center. Hit hard on the line. It is gone as that ball is trampled into the seats. 7-3 now the score as Hurls hits his 3rd homer of the year. And it's all coming apart. Not impressed, Heaves. Not impressed. Push-ups up next. Struggling today, 0 for 3, intense. Taking out her frustrations there on the plate. But her team's winning, so I don't think she should be too unhappy. Forcing her down. Strike called. 0-1. Forcing her away. Outside. 1-1. Slider down. That's low. 2-1. Forcing her up and in. Popped her up to short. Rogers there, just on the edge of the infield grass to put it away. Heaves, though, gives up 3 runs in his debut, 7-3 to the 8th. Blacksmith, Cruz, and Lou coming up against Deputy. Hard to line up here for the Thumpers in the 8th, looking to get something started. Blacksmith locked in, 1 for 3 with a single today. First pitch slider at the knee, sent back up the middle. Nice job there, Blacksmith. Her 2nd hit of the day. She's 2 for 4. Leadoff woman on, and that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Shane Cruz, who drew a walk on 4 pitches last plate appearance. He's 0 for 2. Mind Gamer active here. Change it down and in, low and inside. Ball 1. Slider hangs, chop the 2nd. Quintana flips the 2nd 1, hurls the 1st. Double play. That basically just killed our momentum. Base is empty for rookie outfielder Arnold Lewis, hitless on the air. Subbed in for Coffey after he hit into a double play his last at bat, going 0 for 3 today. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater down and in, broken bat, dribbler to short. Tough play for Hurls, throw to first in time. That ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's 7-3. Cantu, Quintana, and Roach coming up. There's Cantu, 0 for 3 today, intense. Slider down and away from Heaves, out of the zone, ball 1. Heater down and in. That's a strike. 1-1. Heater up and away. Chased it out of the zone. 1-2. Slider down. Chased and fouled off. Still 1-2. Forcing the middle in. Line to the gap left center field, and that's going to be extra bases for Cantu as it rolls to the deepest part of the park. Or one of the deeper parts of the park. Left center corner. Leadoff double here. That's probably going to do it for Heaves. Here's Quintana, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Subbing in is going to be rookie reliever Raymond Benson as he's going to take over. Benson on the air, 0-1, an 8.53 ERA and a 1.74 whip. 4 appearances, 6 earned runs given up in 6 1/3 innings. 9 hits surrendered, 2 walks, a homer, a hit batsman, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against the .321.
Now pitching, Raymond Benson.
Cutter up and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Four-seamer up, fouled off. 0-2. Slider down in the way. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Raymond. 1 down. Here's Roach. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk.
Number 17, Cashton. Roach.
Four-seamer down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Slider up and away. Outside. 1-1. Cutter down in the way. Chase grounded to second. Blacksmith on the backhand. Takes the out at first on the fielder's choice. 2 down. Runner to third on the play. Here's Owens. 2 for 3 with a 2-run triple earlier and a single. RBI 0 still active. Slider at the knees on the first pitch. Grounded in the hole to first. Tambor dives. Nice play. Flips to the pitcher. In time. Nice pitching. Raymond to strand the inherited runner. At a 9th, we're still down 4. 7-3. Thumpers down to their last 3 outs. Rogers, Whitehead, and Flores coming up. There's Maya Rogers, 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a walk today. Rookie trying to get it started against Deputy. Curveball hangs, missing high. Ball 1. Curveball low in the dirt, 2-0 count. Change it down below the knees, fouled off, 2-1. Curveball down in the way is low, 3-1 count here to Rogers. Curveball away, just hits the corner, full count. Change up at the knees. Rogers turns on it, hits it deep to left center field, but that's the wrong part of the park to hit it to. Running it down is push-ups, 1 out. Next up, Whitehead, who's tense, 0 for 3 today. Volatile active. Change up at the knees, hangs, line to left field. That's down for a base hit. First hit of the day for Ramon. He's on with 1 down. Next up, Flores, 1 for 3 with a single, and that'll do it for Deputy. Deputy gets 3, 1, 2, 3 and a third innings of relief here, in relief of the starter, I believe. So she was going for the save. She's not going to get it. Coming out of the bullpen, though, is Teal Mustard as the locked-in lefty. He's going to try and slam the door. Mustard 1-1 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.30 whip. 6 runs given up in 6 appearances, 10 innings pitched. 11 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 2 homers, 12 strikeouts, and a batting average against him, .262. Going to try and slam the door here. Surrounded are his trade. It's not active right now. He's also locked in. If Flores were to reach with Whitehead already on, that would activate, and that would make things interesting. We've seen Surrounded take down many a hot, talented pitcher before. Curveball away, whiffed on it outside, 0-1. Heater down and in, whiffed again, 0-2. Heater down in the way, lined over second. That's down into the gap for extra bases. Flores gets it past both outfielders, rolling into the gap. Coming to third is Whitehead. He's going to be sent around third. Relay throw from Walters is late. RBI double for Flores. It's 7-4. Surrounded, not active yet. Here's McIntosh. Rookie locked in, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Powers lefty active for the first time today as Mustard is no longer locked in. Heater up and in high, 99 on the gun, ball 1. Heater up, chased it out of the zone, 1-1. Out in front of the changeup at the knees, 1-2. Chased it outside on the heater, strike 3. First punch out for Mustard. 2 down for Shelton, 2 for 4, 2-run double and a single today. He's the last chance. First pitch Slayer active. He does lose his contact versus righty trait though. Curveball at the knees on the first one. Popped him up to right field. Right at Mutton Owens, who doesn't have to move. That ends the game. Thumpers lose 7-4. Tramplers improved to 8-6, and we fall to 9-6. Needed that win. That's a team we should beat. Tough loss today. Tough loss. It was close. Then we brought in Heaves, and the bullpen just fell apart. Sounds about right. Damn indeed. RBIs today. Shelton had 2 on a double. Rogers had an RBI single, and Flores had the RBI double there in the 9th. Hitless today were Tambor, Cruz, Coffey, and Lou. On the other side for the Tramplers, hitless today, only batter was Push-Ups. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. They had a solo home run from Ryan Hurls, RBI single from Dan Walters, 2-run double, or 2 RBIs for Colin. He had a single and I believe a sac fly. Howell had a 1 RBI day. I believe he had an RBI double, and Owens had a 2-run triple. Asiago takes the loss. 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs given up, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. He falls to 2-2, but he pitched really well today. I'm impressed with how well he's done. Heaves in his debut inning, 4 hits given up, 3 runs, 1 homer. Blew the game open for them. And Raymond Benson, a clean inning in relief of Heaves, 1 strikeout. On the other side, Dalton, 5 innings, gets the win, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He improves to 3-0. Deputy, 3 1/3 innings in relief, getting the hold, 1 earned run given up on 4 hits and a strikeout. And Teal Mustard, 2/3 of an inning, giving up a hit and a strikeout. No save, though, as it was a 4-run game at the time. Player of the game, Mutton Owens for the 2-run triple, followed by Howell with the 3-for-4 day and a stolen base, and then Bobby Shelton, 2-for-5 day with a 2-run double. Tough loss there, tough loss. We needed that win. Do I feel like playing the Swampers now after that? Probably not. But before we go, we're going to make sure we set the starting rotations. That way Pruitt is listed as the starter for next time, so I don't forget. Well, that's a tough way to start a road trip. I believe this is the toughest part of our schedule we're actually entering here, because if you look, that was the first of 6 straight road games we have, and 6 of our last we have 8 of our last 12 games as road games here at the end of the year. So this is a very tough portion of the schedule, and we need to win these games. And it's going to be even more difficult now that we're on the road. Right, all right, so now we're 2 full games back in the division hunt. Got 17 games to sim up here, as the Birdlers are still sitting at 11 and floor. Most we can hope for is they lose. Trackers hold on to beat the Leatherwings there, 9-6. They get their 10th win of the year. Bards match us at 9 wins as they beat the Champs in extra innings. Nothing there. Toucans beat the Goldcoats. They get their 6th win. Swampers win. That's our next opponent. They're now at 10 wins. Dive Bombers move to 4-1. Tramplers win again. Bards win. They are now 10-6, moving away from us. Bird Lizards yet to play here in the sim. Dive Bombers win again. They're now at 8-8. Bionics win. Toucans lose to the Nocturnals. Thank God. Bird Lizards taking on the Champs here. Champs rally to win 5-2. Good win for the Champs. Down to 1.5 games back. Trackers win again. Tramplers drop a close one of the bottlenoses there. And the Below Zeros shut out the Furry Flyers in the sim to end it. So the Bird Lizards go 0-1 in the sim. That's good. So we do gain a half game. So nothing lost, nothing gained here. But the Bards, they won both of their games in the sim. So they are now 10-6 as they move ahead of us in the standings into 2nd place. So this is a 4-horse race right now. The Dime Bombers are not out of it either. All right, next episode, it's going to be the Swampers coming up against us. We're going to change this pitching rotation real quick. It's not going to be Albert Heaves starting. It is going to be long reliever Celeste Pruitt. She's going to get the start today, and she's coming in only at about 80-85% stamina because the CPU decided to use her in a reliever the last 2 games before the game this episode. So it didn't have her marked as the starting pitcher. Pruitt's going to come in 1-1 with a 6 ERA and a 2.08 whip. She'll be making her first career start. And on the mound for the Swampers at 10-5, leading their division, is going to be left-handed Jerome Jordan. JJ has rally stopper. He's 0-1 with a 3.95 ERA and a 1.39 whip. That's going to be one tough customer to deal with. Swampers looking pretty good as well. They put a lot of money into their offense, their starting pitching, their bullpen's no slouch, and neither is their defense. The only thing you could say maybe is a weakness is their average at best speed. It's going to be a tough game. Alrighty, looking at our player opportunities. We've still got 1 game left on this one for Valenzuela, so no rush. Extra arm for Tambor, not necessarily needed. Coffee, RBI hero is a must grab. That's the big one here. Kirk, easy target. That's dumb. Pruitt, chance to get clutch. That would be a nice trait upgrade, but I don't think we'll be able to afford it. Not giving you crossed up. Okay, so right now the big one is Coffey's chance at RBI hero. Let's grab it. Come on. Give me something good. 2 power to 74. 2 contact to 86. Bonus 2 power. Not going to get it. Going for bonus 4 contact. Not going to hit that either. 25% chance to get RBI hero. Nope. Of course not. Just like the rest of this episode, disappointing. But loyalty's almost maxed out for Coffee at least. Still an A-. Still rattled. Alright, so then ideally we'd want to grab this one for Pruitt next. Try to get that clutch trait. But 50-50 shot, it's not going to be here next episode, so no promises. As a first baseman, Tambor doesn't really need extra arms, so I'm going to pass on this. It just seems kind of stupid. Alrighty. Lineup for next episode will look like this. Leading off at shortstop is going to be rookie Meyer Rogers. Batting second, tense in left field, Ramon Whitehead. Batting third at second base, locked in Aresti Blacksmith. Batting fourth, locked in rookie catcher Jolie McIntosh. Batting fifth, center fielder Chris Flores. Batting sixth, third baseman Bobby Shelton. Batting seventh, DHing will be Screw Kirk. Batting eighth at first base is Kane Tambor. And batting ninth is rattled right fielder Bingo Coffee. We're actually going to give Arnold Liu his first start. He'll play right field. And then I'm going to move Tambor up here above Kirk. Yeah, Cruz is tense, so he needs to go take a day off. And you know what? I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'll let Kirk bat. You know what? He's the best hitter of our bench bats, so he'll play. Okay. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Tough loss today for the Thumpers as we do drop a tight one to the Tramplers, 7-4, the final. We had a good pitching day from our starter, Asiago. He gave up 4 runs in 6 innings, striking out 8 batters. Offense brought it back within a run, but just couldn't get anything going. We brought in Albert Heaves, and in his debut, he gave up 3 runs in an inning plus, sealing the deal for us as our offense just couldn't recover that late into the game, unfortunately. So with another loss, we fall to 9-6. We're a game and a half out of first. Thankfully, the Bird Lizards do lose in the Sims, so nothing lost, nothing gained on that front. But next episode, it's going to be one tough customer to deal with. It's the division-leading Swampers, who are 10-5, and they are the team we beat in the finals last year of the playoffs. So they are going to be tough to deal with. Tune in next time to see what happens in the rematch of finalists from the year prior. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. Shout out to Wild Dog for tuning in during the stream and chatting with me, buddy. Always love hearing from you. That's going to do it for me tonight, guys, though, thankfully. Till next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.